Peace and love, y'all. Hope you guys find this video happy, well, safe. I'm gonna jump right into it. Stop using the moments that you have in this very instance for things that are not serving your health, your ability to love, or your ability to succeed. Don't waste your time on guilt. Don't waste your time on distractions. Don't waste your time on regrets. If it doesn't serve you in regards to the welfare of your health, of your ability, your capacity to love the people around you, or for the goals and the passions that you have for this life, then you're wasting it. Instead, you should be investing your time, I believe, in the things that will ultimately give you the best ROI, the best return of investment. We don't have today, we don't have forever. We have today, but we don't have forever to plan and to strategize and to say, okay, I'm gonna do this, that. I think strategy is important to an extent, but I think strategy can be a kind of a band-aid, to kind of fall back on, like, oh, I'm just gonna do this 2 weeks, and if you don't be intentional with that, then the 2 weeks will pass and you won't do that. You know what I mean? And you kind of just keep pushing back and back and back the things that you want to do. And you're spending time like that. Plans are only as valuable as the execution. It's an interesting thing, I think, growing up and constantly maturing, because the paradoxical thing is that the more that you age, the more that time you start to realize, like, every hour of the day sometimes is not even enough to accomplish all the things you do. You are like working on one thing and 3 hours fly by. And the more that you age, paradoxically, the more that time begins to show its constraints. I think when we were younger, we felt like 1 hour felt like one day because there was so much possibility in things. But I think the more that you age, you start to come to grips of the valuable nature that is time. It's an ironic thing. I think life is paradoxical in its default state, right? The more that you run towards something, the more that it runs away from you. It's very paradoxical. The more that you don't chase, the more that you attract things and opportunities and things. It's very weird. But yeah, I kind of wanted to come on here and voice that. I'm realizing that even for myself, I've been trying to just just plan, and like, I'm gonna just do this and be very methodical. But I've realized, man, that sometimes you have to use the moments that you have today to attack everything that you want. And whatever you can do, God willing, if you have tomorrow, then so be it. But do all the things that you wanted, so when today is over, you can say, if this is my last day, if today be the last breath that I take, that I did everything that I wanted in this day, and I think a lot of us, there's a lot more that we can do in a day, but we self-analyze, and that paralyzes us, that holds us hostage, and I realized that I'm tired of wasting my time on things that I'm tired of wasting my time even on my own fears, and my own insecurities. I think I'm really in a space in my life, in a time in my life where it's like I'm gonna go for it all, and I'm gonna be investing my time, my energy into the things that are benefiting my health, my relationships, and overall my goals to succeed. Instead of wasting it on distractions, on self doubt, on my regrets, on my inner turmoil. I'm gonna use those things because you can't avoid them, right? They'll still be there, but I'll use that and transfer it in ways that could be beneficial, right? So if it's conflictions, how can I bring that back to my art practice? Self-doubt, trying to turn the self-doubt into more inquiries that will lead to self-love, that will lead to better of health and better of nourishment of the self and the soul and the physical. And so, yeah, man, I'm not wasting time anymore, yo. I'm gonna give this world all I got, and I hope if you're watching this video that you do the same. That you give this world all that you got, because the world deserves to experience you in its totality. But we can't experience you if you're wasting your time worrying about things that no longer serve you, seeking shelter in those things that no longer serve you as well. So yeah, man. Mama New Thoughts, my unhinged, not even unhinged part of me, but my unfiltered kind of talks, imperfect talks, I think, if anything. Um, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye for now. Peace, peace.